Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for 24th Jan, Monday. I'm going to be starting off with the global markets. We had a big dip Friday in Dow Jones and all the indices in the US, especially Nasdaq, fell about 415 points. And even the Europe market, this is the German market, fell about 450. And France and France and UK also fell about 200, 140, and even the Asian markets, the Japanese market and the Hang Seng have fallen considerably. And this is because of this global fall. SGX Nifty is pointing at 199, 200 points gap down. Not sure if this will remain the same on Monday morning, or will there be some recovery. We'll have to see on Monday morning. But as of now, it's looking at, based on SGX Nifty and the global market, we could be getting a gap down in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. So coming for the trade possibility for Monday, first I've opened the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. These are all the purple lines that you see is nothing but the support and resistance drawn. I've just marked it. Obviously the upper side is resistance, the lower side are the supports, marked in purple for Bank Nifty on a 15-minute chart. Now see, this was a very indecisive kind of a structure, right? We came down, we went up, we were able to capture few scalps, but not a very trending day on one side. So now coming for the trade possibility for Monday, see, if this low of Friday, right, 37,230 gets taken out, we have levels on the downside, that is 37,050 and 36,880, and the next major support is coming in at 36,520. How I'm getting this is, I'm just going to zoom out of the chart. See, we are here, right? So now to get the support, see, previously when we came here, we have taken some resistance and bounce, right? So this can act as a good support. If this breaks, the next level can be this 36,700. Even if that is broken, then the next major support is this area for sure, that is 36,527. Now any targets on the upside, if we start moving higher, when we can confirm that probably it's a good trending day on the upside, is if the previous day high, this level, is broken out. We can have a target of 37,900 and even 37,800 and 200. This level can be a good resistance on the upside. In case we break out of this, probably will face resistance here, and 38,300 is a very good resistance. This is where again a fresh sell-off started, right? That's why. So we can keep these levels marked, is what I'll be using. Now within this level between 37,700 and 37,200, we might be a little choppy, like how this price action that happened on Friday. Now I'm going to be using the chart where I have the daily, monthly and the weekly CPR. Now if anybody doesn't know how, anybody who's new to my channel wants to learn how to trade with CPR, they can watch this video, CPR logic for intraday trading. There are four setups which kind of works. It doesn't work every day, but but when it works beautifully. Now this is the 15-minute chart where I have the monthly, weekly and the daily CPR, and this is the Monday tomorrow CPR, right? So this is how the CPR is going to be tomorrow. Let's forget about the weekly, daily and all for now. It's just there on the chart, but just for understanding purpose, the dotted lines are the weekly CPR, the star lines are the monthly CPR, and these lines, what you see like R1, R2, R3 are daily CPR. For intraday trading, we kind of make use of both, everything. Now on this 15-minute chart for Monday CPR, now say based on the global market, if we get a big gap down, right, like SGX Nifty showing 200-point gap down, how we can trade is, see, there are two possibilities. Currently the market has closed. Now this chart is not showing the exact closing price. The exact closing price is around 37,500, somewhere in this region we closed. Now say we get a gap down until here, 37,200, S1 previous day low. We'll have to see the price action. If this is likely, the price action is likely to break S1, the previous day low. If it holds, right, we can get a good reversal to the CPR, and then probably a short from here is also a good idea. That is one plan. And the second plan is, say we get a bigger gap down, say until S2. Even then, we will wait for a small pullback until probably S1 or the previous day low, and then see if we can get a short trade. If we get this pullback and the global market is still bearish, say the Dow futures and the global market is bearish, so a reversal from here somewhere closer to the pivot levels is possible. We can get a fresh sell-off. And the third possibility is these are the possibilities where we can take a trade wherever we gap down. If there is a pullback, if we can catch the pullback in a nice way, right? If we get a nice inverted hammer rejection, if we can buy a call and see till where the pullback goes, even that scalping can be done for intraday. And then see either at S1 previous day low, we might reverse, or at the CPR, we might go hit the CPR and then reverse. So we can even try trading this long trade. We can even try trading this short trade if it happens. The one possibility where there might not be a trade for us retailers is, now say we get a huge gap down. Somewhere we gap down, and in the first 5-minute candle only we get off a dip of 500-600 points. And then probably that if this kind of a move comes, then probably there won't be a trade for us. We would have missed the short. From only those who are positionally short can make money. See, why is in the first 5 minutes when you get such a big dip, right, there will be a reversal for sure. So if we cannot enter at the top, say now in the first, let me just remove this. Now why when I say when the sudden dip comes there won't be a trade. See, if we gap down or get a small gap down until S1, there can be a possibility we might touch this S1 previous day low, and we have a target until S2 we can trade. If we gap down here and this breaks, yeah, we can try and trade until S3. If we get off a huge gap down below S3 itself, and sorry, and then we get a sudden fall of another 300 or 400 points, then there won't be any good trade because we won't know when that intraday reversal will come, right? So when that comes, our PNL will be in big loss. So if any of those, this third scenario that I mentioned, within the first 5 minutes we get a big sell-off, then probably there's no trade for the retailers. Even I would not look for a trade. Now this is if we are getting a gap down, right? Now for some reason, if we open flat, now say only the global market is bearish, our market for some reason, say the budget is coming up soon. So for some reason we open very flat, like say within this CPR previous day low or R1 or the R1 and the CPR, then we'll have to see the price action. Then it'll be a much easier trade. If we break this, we can short until S2. If R1 breaks, we can short until R2 based on the CPR logic. And see, on Monday the global market scenario changes before our market opens and we get a gap up. Then the places where we can take resistance is this one, 37,700. The other one, all the R1, R2 is where we can take possible resistance. If we come up, there could be resistance faced in the CPR, and that's exactly along the CPR also. And these price action levels is where we can probably take resistance. Only if this is broken 38,300, then probably we might see 38,800. Until then, we might face resistance on any one of these lines. So that is my trade plan for Monday. And in Instagram and in a couple of my videos, I had mentioned about this double top, right? What is a double top is when the price goes up, comes down, again goes to the same area and reverses. This forms a double top. And how we find the target for that is the double top target almost hit. See, now the target, now this will be the neckline where I'm going to mark in blue. Neckline is nothing but where when this down move comes, right? And then again reverses till the double top. These 2 points are called double top, and this is where we get the neckline, that is this line. Okay, and how we find the height of this is from here you see this distance and then keep it where this neckline broke down, probably somewhere over here. It broke. We got a good breakdown over here, right? So if somebody had shorted here and kept this as stop loss, the target almost hit. We have just missed it by a few points. So this is a nice, but this came in like 2 days move, not 1 day. The first target was this half of the length, and this is the full length where we have missed few points. This another one example of a beautiful chart pattern double top working. Now just looking at the Nifty. See, before Nifty, we'll just see the open interest for Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty, we have a pretty good support at 37,500. But on Friday, we have some call sellers also that have come in. The green candle is more. This is the change in OI for Friday. So this shows that even 37,000 can act as a good resistance. And there's a very good support at 37,000. So that's the reason I mentioned in 37,000 is coming at S2, right? Now, say for some reason we gap down till S1 on Monday and get a quick dip until S2 and this level holds. Probably we can take a nice call and sit until this previous day low or S1 or probably even until CPR if the global market is also on the greener side. Because there is a very good support at this level S2 of CPR and that is around 37,000 in the open interest. And a very good significant resistance which I don't think will be taken out easily is 38,000 on the call side. You can see here all the puts that were there also have exited. It's only the call sellers that have come in and there are existing call writers that are already sitting over here. So that is for Bank Nifty. See, all this logic analysis, everything I'll be using along with these price levels what I've drawn, but my entry and exit, at least my entry will be based on CPR. I'll be coming up with a new video soon about best entries and exits for how to enter and exit for intraday trading. See, I might exit any of these purple levels which I've drawn manually. Okay, that's just me. I'm just telling you how I trade on my personal trading style. Now say if I short somewhere, I might book profits here, something like that for Bank Nifty or Nifty. But my entries will always be based on a CPR. I need a rejection either at a CPR or R1 previous day high or S1 previous day low. Rejection in the meaning, now say the price is coming from down, okay, it rejects CPR and then we start moving down. So I need to get a rejection here. Or say for some reason, I'm not talking this about Monday, I'm just talking in general. Say for some reason we go until R1, take a nice rejection here and probably dip until CPR. So my entries will be based on the CPR levels. Exit can be for many reasons. There sometimes even if I see good profits, just blindly exit, which is not true, but which is not the right way of doing it. But I think entry, the way you exit is all left to you, right? It depends on one individual. As long as they end in green, it's worth trading. Now coming to the Nifty, see on an hourly chart, before we move on to an hourly chart, I want to show this daily chart. See, when we were here, we got the perfect bearish signal for Nifty. People could have even taken positional shots. 4 days move of Nifty was just taken in one bearish candle, one red candle. Okay, that's the power of a falling market. And then we got a nice dip. And now after 3 days of dip, right, we have got a nice doji candle, which could indicate some kind of a reversal or the pattern could continue on the downside. Now coming for the tradable levels for Monday. See, if this low of 17,488 breaks, right, the next support, good support based on price action is 17,380. If that also breaks, then we have 17,250. And anything on the upper side, anything above 17,700, the next resistance is 17,820 and then 962. And how I'm getting these lines is, see here we had some resistance that could play a good resistance when we come up here. The same thing here and the same thing here. We went up, took resistance and came down, right? This level can act again as resistance. The same on the downside. How I get these levels is based on the price action over here. See, there is a small gap over here which probably Bank Nifty can come and fill at 13,669. Even if this is broken, then probably will go to 17,238. And see, this level, this entire region can act as a good support or resistance, right? This is how so sideways we were over here. When we come to this, I have kept the line here, but when we come to this range between 17,200 and 17,160, we could be in like a nice sideways move might come here. and then we have this gap. I don't think will fall so much on Monday, but we can have it marked. This gap between 17,100 and 17,150. So these are the levels that I have for Nifty and Bank Nifty, though I'll be trying to take a trade only in Bank Nifty. But lately Nifty has given a good move on the downside compared to Bank Nifty. Nifty, those who traded on Nifty would have made nice money, especially this fall from here, right? Bank Nifty didn't move so much, but Nifty moved. Just looking at the open interest for Nifty, we have a good support at 17,600. There is some existing put sellers and some new call sellers also have come in at 17,600, which can act as good resistance. This can be like a make or break level, 17,600. If broken, we can see a good down move. If 17,600 is held, we can see 700 and 800. In 17,700, there's a good resistance. There's a lot of call writers that have come in, even on Friday. Let's see, where is 17,700 on the chart? Exactly over here. So this level can act as a good resistance. For some reason, if we come up on Monday, we can take good resistance here. And a good support is at 17,500. And the next significant support where the put writers have come in is 17,400. See, Nifty, if it is gapping down about, let's put on the CPR now. Nifty, say we have closed over here 17,600 and we gap down about 200 points. We'll put us somewhere over here between, let me expand this. We will come somewhere between the S1 and S2 from here if we gap down 200 points. So if we are gapping down here, right, we might get a quick dip until this S1, this gap might fill. We'll have to see if this level holds, because we do have a good support here at 17,400. Why I'm saying good? See, even on Friday, the put sellers have come in, like more writers have come in on Friday. This is a change in OI. Along with this existing open interest, more people have come in. So it can act as a support and this level can hold, and we might see some reversal from here. And the same thing applies for Bank Nifty. If we come to one of the CPR levels, right, S2, S1, if this holds, we can see a good reversal, and then depending on the later in the afternoon, depending on the global markets, we might get a sell-off. So this is my plan for Nifty and Bank Nifty for Monday. Let's see how it goes. And just looking at the daily chart in Bank Nifty before we go. See, again in the daily chart, there are two possibilities. One is, see, after this down move that we had, when we started reversing, we went up, we got some correction. Sorry, we went up. Now we are getting some correction, and once this correction is over, again we might go up, probably come again closer to 38. Obviously not Monday, it might take some time, but this can be just a small correction and again we go up. And or to get a bigger down move, right, when we know that we're going to get a bigger down move, if you see the fall that we have had, right, it's only how much, point, this is like 23%, and not even 38% the fall from this up move that we have got. So until 50% it is good. Good in the sense, like, see, even we can come until 50% and reverse. Once we break this 50%, right, then we can be kind of more sure that we are getting into a bigger correction and expect bigger dips. So until 50%, anytime the reversal can come at, like, say 23% we can reverse, 38% we can reverse, even at 58% we can reverse. So this is based on using the Fibonacci and the daily levels. So that's it for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I think Monday is going to be a pretty volatile day. We'll have to trade carefully based on the global markets. This is how the global markets stand. So let's see if we can make some money. Thank you.